What's up guys, it's Louis. I wanted to make a longer video to explain the new Mirage meta in CS2 for denying mid control as a CT, and then I want to go over taking mid as a T. So starting off on the CT side, we'll no longer see the bottom connector smoke that was used as a one-way for top mid and underpass, because with the new smoke update in CS2, it would obviously fill all the bottom connectors, so the CTs can't abuse the one-way. Throwing the bottom con smoke in CS2, as you can see, you can't use any of the top mid one-ways or the underpass one-ways as the smoke fills up the whole connector. So throwing the smoke as a CT actually helps the Ts take mid because you have no eyes on mid. And I'm sure later down the road we'll see some fancy lineups to blow the smoke with flashes over mid, but it's only about a 3-second window to actually see through the smoke. So this smoke will no longer be a thing in CS2 for the CTs. And it'll actually be a thing that the Ts will start to throw, which I'll explain later in the video. In CS2, we're going to see the CTs throw the Caler smoke a lot more than they would in CSGO, just because it's going to be a lot easier to take ladder room control than it is connector. So as you see, Vexite's going to throw this smoke here, which is the smoke we're going to be seeing a lot more in CS2. So I just showed a clip of Vexite throwing this smoke in CSGO. And this is what it looks like in CS2. Now the reason he threw this smoke was because he knew Liquid was coming fast mid, so he wanted to deny them cat control. But in CS2, this smoke also helps, and it denies the opper of running up cat and killing your top con teammate that's jiggling for info. So later in the video, I'm going to explain that the Ts are going to smoke bottom con and window to take ladder room control rather than taking connector. So as your quote-unquote new bottom con smoke, we're going to see the cat player throw this smoke a lot more just to deny this ladder room control and cat control and to also help fight mid. So the meta in CSGO right now is to smoke top mid, molly connector, and instant window smoke, as we can see Liquid do here on this round. Now they do hear the connector smoke get put out by the bottom con smoke, which makes them kind of play back just to watch the aggression. So this could almost be like a common round in CS2, I believe. But I'm going to show you why in CS2 it's going to be a little bit different. So if the Ts would have smoked bottom con, they could have already pretty much taken space up cat to fight cat. But as you can see, they have to respect the bottom con smoke. Now, Elige is going to resmoke window here so they can take fights up con. But it'll be a lot easier in CS2 because you can just smoke bottom connector and take these fights up cat. So instead of OC running up looking towards connector, they could easily just smoke bottom con and just get a free kill on cat. But I will show a counter to this, which can almost deny OC or anyone running up cat. So as I explained earlier in the video, I'm going to explain on how the Ts will probably take mid. Now obviously this is just my prediction and theory, and I don't have any resources to back it up, because all I've seen is just a top mid and window smoke in the games that I've played. But what I think will happen is, obviously the Ts are going to smoke instant window, which still is possible. And since I can't select my spawn, we can just imagine that I'm going to throw it. Now I do still think that the Ts are going to come in molly con, just to deny any aggression of teams jumping out window for nade damage or an opper holding for the top mid cross. And I actually found this lineup here that lands inside a connector, which can land right on top of the molly and still fill all of connector. Now, sure, you have to be careful of like the CT aggression and everything, but I still think the pathing will be the same, or someone will come up cat to get ready to take ladder, and then there's going to be a player to come chair just to make sure no one's aggressing off cat. Now, the nades that we're going to see teams throwing, that I think, is this ladder room molly and this ladder room flash. And they're going to prioritize ladder room instead of connector just because how easy it is to block connector. Because before, teams would smoke top con and then, you know, molly connector, but the CTs would easily just smoke bottom con, as I showed earlier in the video. I showed Elige doing it. So I think these two smokes are going to be really in meta at the start, and then we're going to be seeing the CTs throwing this to just deny them taking cat. So just to kind of reinstate what I said in the video, I do believe that the Ts will be fighting for ladder room control and cat control more than they would connector, since there's no more bottom con one way that the CTs can throw. And since the CTs can't block off connector as easily as they used to, they're going to be trying to block off cat more than they would in CSGO. So if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you subscribe, like, and then follow my socials down below. I stream every day on Twitch, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.